Dr. Monica, thank you so much for joining me today to talk a little bit about your experience of our work together. Uh, Please do tell this wonderful community of people watching who you are, what you do, and how they can learn more about what you do.
Absolutely. First of all, I am so grateful and honored to be with you today, Tanya, to share with you. You're just your energy is infectious. You know, um, being out here in Las Vegas in the sun, it's beautiful every day, but that inner beauty, that inner glow comes from the inside out, and you always have that. So thank you for that. Thank you for bringing that gift to me today. To your community, hello community. I am Dr. Monica Bickerstaff. I am a doctor of holistic medicine with expertise in the areas of traditional Chinese medicine, energy healing, master herbalist, and clinical aromatherapist. So with me, you've got a triple threat going on. I am your self-proclaimed fountain of youth guru. I also have expertise in longevity and how we can just continue to live our best lives sexfully, sassily, and agelessly for men and women. And what I do is I'm also known as an intuitive natural medicine woman. I can literally look at a person or feel a person's energy or vibe and kind of assess what disease is going on in their body, mind, and or spirit or emotions even. And then I like to recommend my own proprietary line of custom crafted um, beauty and wellness essentials, custom made with essential oils and herbs, and that's the remedy. That's the therapy. I also might do a little energy readjustment on people, but primarily getting back to the herbs and the essential oils. This is my purpose. This is a passion of mine, and I first learned about making my first essential oil, which happened to be lavender, in my Nana's kitchen when I was 4 years old. Now, my Nana just recently transitioned. She lived to be 101 years old, celebrating life, and she was not on any meds. She did not have any assistance. She had her mind, no dementia. So over the years, she has slowly kind of shared with me her secrets for longevity and ageless living. And, you know, she's an expert, 101 years old. I don't know what else to say about that. As for finding me, you can find me on Facebook at Monica Bickerstaff, and I have a wonderful YouTube channel, which is youtube.com, Monica Bickerstaff. And if you don't like social media at all, look, I can relate to you. You can email me at sistersage888 at AOL.com.
Thank you, Monica. I love, and am inspired by the work that you do. And I tell you, I want to be like your Nana when I grow up. That is the truth. Bless her on her journey now. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, I love the fact that you're coming here to speak because we work in the same field, in the field of holism, working to achieve wellness,
Yes.
mind, body, and spirit. Right, looking at
Yes.
the whole person, the whole organism. So I'd love to find out sort of what was going on in your world, in your life when you came to me. Why did you seek out the work that we did together?
Well, you know, I was kind of thinking about that, and I'm glad you asked that because between May and now, I've come to you 3 times, and I'm looking at the common thread, which is stress related. Stress, I hold a lot of stress in my body, specifically in my kidney area, my adrenal area, and my whole digestive tract. I have celiac disease. So that's a very sensitive area for me. And I realized that I really wasn't walking my talk. I have wonderful healing modalities and therapies when my clients come to me about stress release and stressing less and breathing therapies and so forth. But I realized that perhaps I wasn't taking as best care of myself as I should be. And so when I came to you for um, our healing, our quantum healing, I had serious stress in my body, which was affecting my mind. And I knew that I had to come to you with a quickness because I had a huge event, a speaking engagement at the end of May, and my mental wasn't right. My spirit wasn't right. I was beginning to kind of house self-doubt in my body temple. And anyone who knows me, those two words, self-doubt, I never speak them. I don't feel them. Um, One, I guess, trait of mine is that I am blessed with confidence. So for me to recognize that, I knew I had to come to you for help.
Well, how did it help you? What did you experience through the work?
Well, I love your work, and I love working with you, Tanya, because my experiences with you, all three of them, have been multi-layered. Not only do you go deep, so I mean, it's your gift because you can actually feel, identify, and then pinpoint the areas of disease to not only my body, but we're talking about a synergistic whole. So my mind, my spirit, which affected my emotions. So when I first came to you, one of the things that I was really, really impressed with was that when we met, you had two affirmation statements for me, which were so critical. I believe that prior to my event, I came to you 21 days out. Now, you've all heard that within 21 days, anyone can change any habit. You can change your purpose within 21 days. And it wasn't, I think I was divinely guided to you because I didn't say, hey, I'm going to call Tanya now. It's 21 days before my engagement. But you came up with these two affirmation statements, one for 14 days and one for 21 days. And literally getting up in the morning, after saying my gratitude prayer, after doing my jazz yoga in bed, I would go deep within and start meditating, and your affirmation statements became my mantra. And I was devoted to that process. I did that every 14 days. I did that every 21 days. And started doing that again when I came to you the second time in June, before you shared with me a new affirmation statement. So that's the one. Also, I love working with you because you give me a way to kind of empower myself to get better. For example, speaking earlier about how two of my main areas of stress are my kidneys and my adrenals. Well, you gave me some tapping and some massaging points, and I started doing those every day, and that kind of released the pressure in my body. I felt it immediately, and that's not. I'm not just saying that. I mean, I literally felt relief from that tension immediately. And I think with all of us, when something works immediately, we want to keep doing it, right? It
Yes.
only makes sense, especially if we're feeling better. So I walked that path that you gave me. I did what I was supposed to do for the 21 days leading up to and through my event. And then recently, and here's, I think, what really touched me the most. Recently, with the passing of Nana and with her transition, I knew I would have to fly to Cleveland and deal with a lot of family issues, deal with a lot of relatives, and be there to support my father. And the one thing that you said to me, that you gave me before I left, was that my grandfather was watching over me, and that he was with me. He had this huge hug around me and this light, and that any type of, I also have abandonment issues, so any type of abandonment issues, he wanted me to know that I was going to be okay, dump into that vat of stress. He wanted me to know that he was with me, that I was going to be okay, and that whatever was going to come up in dealing with relatives, he wanted me to know that I was going to prevail because I had such fine character. And just hearing that and knowing that, I knew that through those 2 weeks in Cleveland, dealing with all kinds of craziness, as a whole person, and I thank you for that.
Thank you for sharing that. Would you recommend this work, especially to people who are kind of wondering?
Yes, hands down, feet down on the floor. Let me get grounded while I say, oh my gosh, yes, wholly, and I mean wholly, WHOLE-LY, recommend working with Tanya. And Tanya, it's because of your, and again, this is your gift, you know how to finely and purposefully tune in to whatever's off. And let me say another thing. Flying is wreaked havoc on my system. And so, one of the things that you recommended was to literally get grounded before or as the plane was landing, get grounded in my seat, and there's certain points on my spleen to start massaging my spleen area. Also, my pancreas is also all over there to help me get over the jet lag. Didn't have jet lag, I always had jet lag. So, here's the thing, everyone, and I say this with my whole heart. Now is the time to take care of yourself, all right? This is not a dress rehearsal. We are not multiple personalities. We have one life to live, and this is it. And you have to get your mind together. As I always say, you have to get your ish together, and you literally have to step outside of yourself and put yourself first as a priority. And then you have to pick up the phone or text or email or PM on Facebook Tanya Walker so that she can come up with and I call it a program because this has been a lifestyle program for me. I'm still doing the things that she has recommended. And I'm feeling and looking so much better. I don't have the stress, the debilitating stress issues that I might have. I don't have the foggy brain. I don't have the low energy. So, if you're not willing to put yourself first, then that's a mindset issue that, we need to listen another call. Because you can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't help anyone else in your village, in your family, if you don't put yourself first.
That's so true. I appreciate you getting that message out, especially you yourself are helping people daily. We are in the service field, helping people to be well. And so it's so important for us to remember that for ourselves, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I thought, literally, I thought I was doing the right things to take care of myself, but I really, and I have to admit this, I really wasn't. I was putting, of course, my clients' needs are priority always, but I had kind of stepped away from my routines, my rituals, to keep me whole. And I literally was fragmented, so I had to fix that.
Well, asking for help, that's something that I work on for myself all the time. You remind me of that. You know, so thank you for reminding me again. And I wanted to also ask, what would you say to somebody who has some trepidation about working from a distance, right? Doing it virtually over the phone, over Skype.
Oh, right. Yeah, I get that too. And I just want to remind everyone that, you know, literally we are turning on an axis of energy. We're a ball of energy. Everything around us is energy. And do not be trepidatious. Do not hesitate just because you're not vocal where Tanya is. The beauty of energy and the beauty of having Tanya and her work, and, you know, I have to say it, you come from a scientific perspective, you come from a healing midwife perspective, you come from a nurturer, you come from, you know, you're just awesome. And the fact that you can just tune in to someone's energy, just by the voice over the phone, or just even through the words of an email. Again, it's a gift because you don't have to know people in the audience. You don't have to know the concrete way or the concrete reason why. Tanya can do it. And the bottom line is we're all energy. I mean, I'm emitting energy to her now. I'm emitting energy to you all now. And I'm receiving energy from Tanya and from you all right now. So don't let distance be a deterrent at all. You know, here's the thing. You're either from one school or another school. You're either a procrastinator or you are someone who is purposeful. And if you're a procrastinator, you're going to let that distance issue continue to, you know, muddle your mind, which is probably one of the reasons why you would use it to Tanya. But if you are purposeful, you understand that there's nothing that can get in the way of your feeling and of your being a better you. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, thank you. And with a shared intention, we co-create the experience together, and there's power in that.
Absolutely. There's so much power. It's amazing how you can lock into someone's intentions and kind of feel their intention, feel what's right for them, even if they don't see it in front of them. And that's part of, I believe, that's one of the pathways to the work that you do. Literally, I came to you kind of like a blank slate, but we knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. I did not necessarily know how to communicate that to you the first time I came to you, but I didn't have to, because through our intention and through your purpose, you knew what I needed, and you knew how to communicate that.
Thank you so much, Monica.